EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. So here's the punter, Matt Botcher, to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cousins now to throw on first down. It's complete to Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. He got 29 yards that time. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is he? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Now Cousins. And Diggs has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On second down, Cousins again. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, we have you on the edge.
Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Kill, turn up. Space. Go now.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flush to his right. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I know exactly why he tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39.
That's another Falcons. Watch the safety green.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Ryan on first down. It's hauled in by Hardy. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Hey, South. The Vikings 37-yard line.
Throwing again. Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Hardy. 37 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Deion Jones leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, here's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on third and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Ready, like 25. Okay, 59, ready.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Gun.
Watch the out, watch the out.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Brandon, so many defenders are former offensive players in a past life. You know how much fun they have when they pick off a pass and get a chance to relive their offensive days. Take it from defense to offense. They love waltzing into the end zone doing exactly that.
Bailey got the extra point, and it's now 21-7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Mike 40, check, he's coming right inside.
Play action. It's Ryan. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, South.
They go play action with Ryan. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Daniil Hunter. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
39. 80 weapon. Ricky. Wait. Hey, go on, Mike 40. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Space.
Play action. Ryan. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of it. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. You think you're going into halftime? From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Got it. White 25. 53. Mike. Double dog. That's the way. Got it. Stay open. Check.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. Just like that. Got it.
They go play action now. Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Tack McKinley. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hardy. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check it back. Check it back. Check.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Check 26, check 26. 21. 54, south. Hey, exit. Check.
From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off play action. Ryan. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Frank Clark with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On third and long, it's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 57 yards, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butler on for the point after.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Off the play fake. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
It's second down.
Let's go, let's go. Go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Off play action. Ryan. Throw left side complete. It's Hardy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Off the play fake. Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Off play action. Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
A gain of 15. And
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Got it. Go.
Off the play fake. Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
it's now second and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Number 53. Mike, 53. Mike, got it. 53. Mike. Let him go.
Off play action. Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hardy. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Off the play fake. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? They'll look to run with Freeman. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. A good pickup there at 22. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Flushed out right. It's Hill, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the ground. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Mahomes under pressure again, and down he goes again. Deion Jones, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They give him a gain of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Deion Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant, and he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. That had disaster written all over it. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that is incomplete. They were looking that time to get it to Justin Hardy. And it's 2nd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Let's go, let's go. Go. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And that'll be hauled in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. Austin Hooper there to make the grab. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence?
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Play action. It's Ryan. Jones has it. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 77 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. So that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 77 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Come to me, it's me.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
Mahomes now on first down. His throw incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down. Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Point after, right down the middle, and they will take a 7-point lead. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Vic Beasley picks up his second sack of the afternoon. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded at the 20. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. 15 yards, first down Atlanta. Throwing now is Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hardy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan to throw. This complete to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Got it. Check. 53, Mike. Check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Check.
He'll look to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Extra point forthcoming. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes to throw. He'll buy some time right. They complete it to Hill. Taking it right down Broadway. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Thinking back to 2015, didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final.